What does it truly mean to be happy? What is this elusive feeling that we all strive for? Is it a constant state of euphoria or something more nuanced and complex? Is it the thrill of a new purchase, that fleeting excitement that fades as quickly as it arrives? Or is it the comfort of a hug, the warmth of human connection that soothes our souls? Or perhaps it's the satisfaction of reaching a goal, the sense of accomplishment that comes from hard work and dedication. We often chase society's images of happiness, the perfect life portrayed on social media, the constant pursuit of more. A bigger house, a symbol of success and status, but does it truly equate to happiness? A better job, climbing the corporate ladder, chasing promotions and accolades, hoping it will fill the void. Believing these will bring lasting contentment, a sense of peace and fulfillment that permeates our lives. But is that really true? Does accumulating possessions and achieving societal milestones truly lead to lasting happiness? Or is there something more to it? Science suggests happiness isn't a destination, a fixed point to be reached, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but a daily practice, a conscious effort to cultivate positive emotions and meaningful connections. It's a complex blend of emotions, experiences, and choices, a tapestry woven from the threads of our lives. Unique to each of us, yet built on universal principles, common threads that connect us all in the human experience. Research in positive psychology shows, through rigorous studies and data analysis, that happiness is less about grand achievements, those monumental moments that define our lives, and more about small, consistent actions, the everyday habits that shape our well-being. The pursuit often starts with dissatisfaction, a feeling of unease and longing for something more, pushing us to compare and compete, measuring ourselves against others, striving for an unattainable ideal. But the finish line keeps moving, always just out of reach, leaving us perpetually chasing something we can never quite grasp. Happiness isn't a static prize. It's not a trophy to be won and displayed. It's a skill we can learn and cultivate, a muscle we can strengthen through practice and dedication. Like playing an instrument, it requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to learn and grow. So, let's set aside cultural myths, those ingrained beliefs about what happiness should look like, and look at what the data and real stories reveal, the authentic experiences of people who have found genuine happiness. We'll explore the anatomy of joy, dissecting the components that contribute to feelings of happiness and contentment. Distinguish fleeting pleasure from lasting purpose, understanding the difference between momentary gratification and deep, meaningful satisfaction. And uncover practical, evidence-based strategies, actionable steps you can take to cultivate more happiness in your own life. This isn't about instant gratification, the quick fix or the easy solution. It's about building a life that's truly cherished, filled with meaning, purpose, and genuine connection. Join me as we embark on a journey toward genuine, sustainable happiness, a path that leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Not all happiness is created equal. Science distinguishes between two main types, hedonic and eudaimonic well-being. Hedonic happiness is the immediate joy from pleasurable experiences, a delicious meal, a sunny day, laughter with friends. These moments are vibrant but fleeting, like a sugar rush that quickly fades. In contrast, eudaimonic happiness is about fulfillment, living in alignment with your values, growing and contributing to something bigger than yourself. It's the pride in mastering a skill, the connection in helping others, the purpose in pursuing meaningful goals. While hedonic moments add color to life, eudaimonic pursuits provide the foundation for lasting contentment. A truly happy life balances both, savoring pleasures while building meaning and connection. Science confirms, lasting happiness is found in this balance. Let's take a closer look, shall we, at hedonic happiness, that fleeting yet powerful sensation we all chase from time to time. It's a fundamental aspect of the human experience, driving many of our daily choices and desires. It's the science of instant joy, the immediate gratification we feel in response to something pleasurable. Think of it as a quick hit of happiness. When you experience pleasure, whether it's the taste of delicious food or the thrill of an exciting activity, your brain's reward system kicks into high gear, releasing a surge of dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. This dopamine rush is what motivates you to seek more of what feels good, creating a desire to repeat the pleasurable experience. It's a powerful driver of behavior. This system evolved over millennia to reinforce survival behaviors, ensuring that our ancestors sought out food, shelter, and procreation. But today, in our modern world, this ancient reward system is easily hijacked by supernormal stimuli, things that are far more stimulating than anything our ancestors encountered. Think of highly processed junk food, designed to be irresistibly palatable, or the endless stream of engaging content on social media, or the readily available endless entertainment options at our fingertips. The result? We crave constant gratification, seeking out these supernormal stimuli for that quick dopamine hit. But the thrill quickly fades, often faster than we'd like to admit. This is due to a phenomenon called hedonic adaptation, also known as the hedonic treadmill. That new gadget or job promotion brings a spike in happiness, a moment of intense satisfaction, but soon becomes the new normal, and its ability to bring joy diminishes. Chasing pleasure alone, without considering other aspects of well-being, often leads to a treadmill effect, always seeking the next high, the next source of instant gratification. The key isn't to avoid pleasure altogether. That's not realistic or desirable, but to savor it mindfully, to be present in the moment and fully appreciate the experience. It's also important to introduce variety to keep experiences fresh and prevent hedonic adaptation from setting in too quickly. Research shows that consciously appreciating positive moments, practicing gratitude, can prolong their impact and contribute to a greater sense of well-being. By understanding the mechanisms of hedonic happiness, its strengths and limitations, we can enjoy life's delights to the fullest without mistaking them for lasting fulfillment or falling into the trap of endless chasing. Pleasure is undoubtedly a wonderful and important part of life, a source of joy and motivation, just not the whole story when it comes to true and lasting happiness. It's just one piece of the puzzle. Eudaimonic happiness is about building a life of meaning, not just chasing good feelings. It's rooted in meeting three core needs: autonomy, control over your life; competence, mastery and growth; and relatedness, deep connections. Purpose is central, having a reason to get up that goes beyond yourself. This could be raising a family, teaching, creating, or supporting friends. Studies show that people with a strong sense of purpose are more satisfied, healthier, and even live longer. Unlike fleeting pleasures, eudaimonic pursuits create a self-sustaining upward spiral of well-being. True fulfillment comes from living your values, growing, and connecting deeply with others. The Harvard study of adult development, tracking lives for over 80 years, found one clear answer: good relationships keep us happier and healthier. It's not about wealth or fame, but the warmth and reliability of our connections. People with strong, supportive relationships live longer, have better memories, and feel more fulfilled. High conflict or lonely lives, on the other hand, are harmful to both mind and body. The study also highlights the power of autonomy, gratitude, physical activity, and purpose. Those who felt part of something bigger through work, family, or community were the most satisfied. Happiness isn't found. It's built day by day through relationships, gratitude, and meaning. The best things in life aren't things at all. Knowing the science behind happiness is one thing. Truly living it, integrating it into your daily existence, is another challenge altogether. It requires conscious effort and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. So, how do we bridge that gap? How do we translate scientific knowledge into tangible actions? Here are 5 practical pillars, 5 key areas you can focus on for a happier, more fulfilling life. These aren't just abstract concepts. They're actionable steps you can take starting today. First, and perhaps most powerfully, practice gratitude. Keep a journal specifically for this purpose, and each day, make a point to note down at least 3 good things that happened, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant they may be. This simple act rewires your brain, training it to actively seek out and notice the positive aspects of your life, shifting your perspective over time. Second, and equally vital, nurture your relationships. Consciously make time for the loved ones in your life. Prioritize those connections. When you're with them, give them your full, undivided attention. Truly listen to what they have to say, and show kindness in your words and actions. These deep, meaningful connections are the single best investment you can make in your overall well-being and happiness. Third, prioritize physical activity by moving your body regularly, and make an effort to connect with the natural world around you. Even a short, brisk walk in the park, surrounded by trees and fresh air, can significantly boost your mood and effectively reduce stress levels. Fourth, make it a habit to unplug regularly from the digital world. Consciously set aside device-free time each day to simply be present in the moment, to read a physical book, or to engage in quiet reflection. Reducing your screen time will inevitably lead to more opportunities for genuine, real-world connection with the people around you. Fifth, and finally, actively seek to find purpose and meaning in your daily life. Engage in activities, both big and small, that genuinely align with your core values and beliefs. Strive to contribute to something that feels bigger and more meaningful than just yourself. Cultivating these habits doesn't require a complete life overhaul or drastic changes. It's about making small, intentional choices each and every day. The key is consistency. Over time, these seemingly small actions will compound, building resilience, fostering a sense of contentment, and ultimately leading to lasting happiness. Always remember that your overall happiness is largely shaped by the cumulative effect of what you choose to do each and every day. So start with just one pillar, the one that resonates most with you, and build from there, gradually incorporating the others into your life. The journey towards greater happiness is a deeply personal one, but the underlying science is clear and consistent. Even the smallest steps taken consistently can make a profound difference in your overall well-being. Choose just one of these pillars to begin implementing into your life today. Your journey towards a happier, more fulfilling life starts right now, with this very decision. We're told happiness comes from wealth and status, but research says otherwise. Money matters, up to a point. Once basic needs are met, more income has little effect on daily happiness. Studies show that after a certain threshold, extra money doesn't make us feel happier day to day. Chasing wealth and status often leads to stress, burnout, and neglect of what truly matters: relationships, health, and purpose. Ambition isn't bad, but the motivation matters. Pursue goals out of passion and meaning, not just for external validation. True happiness is built from the inside, through gratitude, connection, and purpose. Don't trade the real sources of joy for their symbols. Sustainable happiness is a lifelong practice, not a prize to be won. Happiness isn't about feeling good all the time. Expecting constant positivity leads to disappointment and self-criticism. Life is a mix of joy and struggle. True fulfillment comes from embracing the full range of emotions, not avoiding the hard ones. Negative feelings are signals. Anxiety alerts us. Sadness helps us heal. Guilt guides us to grow. The healthiest approach is emotional acceptance. Feel what you feel without judgment. Like the art of kintsugi, our cracks and scars make us unique and resilient. Our struggles are not weaknesses, but proof of our capacity to heal and grow. Aim for emotional balance. Savor the good, weather the storms, and be kind to yourself on tough days. A happy life is a whole life, rich with meaning because of its challenges. Acceptance is the foundation of lasting peace. The science is clear. Happiness isn't about grand achievements, but small, mindful choices made every day. You don't need to wait for perfect circumstances. The power to change your well-being is in this moment. Savor your coffee, send a kind message, step outside, or be present with loved ones. Each small act is a building block of a joyful life. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. If you slip, simply begin again. Every step, no matter how small, moves you forward. So pause now. Take a deep breath. Reflect. What made you smile today? Hold that moment in your mind. This is where happiness begins. Not tomorrow, but right now. Your journey to a more fulfilling life starts with this single mindful moment.